What's good, y'all? It's your guy Bendu. I had woke up to seeing this news, but Senate Democrats take first step toward big COVID-19 bill. So let's go ahead and read through this article and see what's up with it. Senate Democrats took a first step on Tuesday toward passing a coronavirus relief bill with or without GOP support, which they should have been doing in the first fucking place. The Senate voted 50 to 49 to proceed to a budget resolution that greenlights passing a separate coronavirus bill through reconciliation, avoiding a 60 vote legislative filibuster. The House is expected to pass its budget resolution Wednesday. The Senate will now need to go through tens of hours of debate in a marathon session known as a votorama, where they can hold a final vote on a budget resolution. This is fucking ridiculous. That's why people hate. That's why Congress has such a low approval rating. Democratic leaders voiced confidence that they would have the support from within the caucus to get started because Democrats have a slim majority. They need the support from all 50 caucus to advance, ultimately pass the budget resolution in the face of what is shaping up to be unanimous opposition from Senate Republicans. So basically, that was talking about Joe Manchin, who is serving as the new Joe Lieberman. But I want to go into that after I finish reading the article. The Senate must move forward today with a vote and debate on the budget resolution. I'm optimistic that the motion to proceed will pass, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said earlier today. And if Democrats had the 50 votes on the budget resolution, Senator Dick Durbin, Schumer's number two, added, "We haven't whipped it, but we've spoken to members and have a positive feeling that that's why we're going." The biggest question heading into Tuesday was if Senator Joe Manchin would vote to support the budget resolution. He said in a statement that he would, but warned that he wants a targeted release. Let me be clear. These are the words I shared with President Biden. Our focus must be targeted on the COVID-19 crisis and Americans who have been most impacted by the pandemic. The president remains hopeful that we can have bipartisan support moving forward. Why do you don't need bipartisan? And that fucking dumbass. I will only support proposals that will get us through and end the pain of this pandemic, Manchin said. Senator Angus King, who caucuses with Democrats, oh, he's an independent, caucuses with Democrats, said they were continuing bipartisan negotiations, but they wanted to be prepared for the possibility that they wouldn't be able to get the support of 10 GOP senators, the number needed to overcome a filibuster. As these negotiations continue and with time of the essence, I feel it's important to prepare for all outcomes, including the possibility that there are not 10 Republican votes for legislation that sufficiently addresses the needs of the American people. The vote we took today does not preclude a bipartisan solution. If anything, I am hopeful that it could speed up negotiations and expedite an agreement, King said. President Biden and Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen spoke with Senate Democrats during their caucus lunch on Tuesday, urging them to go big. President Biden spoke about the need for Congress to respond boldly and quickly. He was very strong in emphasizing the need for a big, bold package. He said that he told Senate Republicans that the 600 billion they proposed was way too small. Reporters after the call. The call came after Biden met with a group of 10 Republican senators at the White House on Monday night, with both sides agreeing to keep talking. GOP senators are hoping they can talk Biden into supporting a smaller bipartisan coronavirus package. They also acknowledged that the president could go ahead if he has the votes of 50 Democrats. I got the impression that he was trying to be cordial and trying to let us know that he appreciated the fact that we had reached out. To be honest, it did kind of feel to me that he thought that if he could do it without Republicans, more than willing to do so. Took part in the White House meeting. So this is all bullshit. This is to give Joe Biden a tongue bath for being this bipartisan leader. When it's like people didn't vote for you to be a bipartisan leader, people voted for you to get shit done, or whatever that means, and whatever that looks like. And I want to talk about the Joe Manchin situation as well. So a lot of um, him and Kamala Harris had a little beef going on because Kamala Harris went on this like local TV network in his state, which is West Virginia, West Virginia, and he was pissed off about that. And she was basically pressuring him to vote for the bill, as she fucking should. It's one of the few good things. However, the content of what she was saying, her argument was complete bullshit. She didn't understand the culture of West Virginia. She doesn't understand the culture of, a red state, which is why they should have sent in somebody like Bernie, which is why they should have sent in some type of blue collar person, like anybody besides her. But of course, they find a way to botch it. But this is the type of shit that people were talking about Obama to do. However, when it comes down to it, $1,400. Joe Biden did not say $1,400 checks. He said $2,000 checks. And Joe Manchin seems to be against $2,000 checks. However, when he said that and he saw the backlash he was getting for it, he quickly backtracked. And I saw a couple of clips from different shows. Like I saw the one clip where it was on The View. Whoopi and Joy got into it about Manchin because we need to keep the Democrats together. It's like, yo, look, bro, if you're not going to vote on this for the people, bro, fuck you. We're going to go hardball. It's time to go hardball, bro. It really is time to go hardball because this is ridiculous. The fact that we're holding up this package because this motherfucker wants to means test the shit. Like, I get, wealthier Americans not getting it. Just write it in the fucking bill. It's not that hard. Like, this isn't hard. This is why, honestly, and I'm about to have a guest on the show, talking about Mike Gravel's direct democracy initiative and everything. She's going to be coming on the show to talk about it. This is why we need this, man, because it's like Congress has shown that it doesn't give a fuck about us, and the only people that give a fuck about us is us. So we need to we need to start mobilizing towards Mike Gravel. So fucking ridiculous. But when I'm going to be having a guest on talking about this, but it's going more in on this Joe Manchin situation. Look, is Joe Manchin a dickhead? Yes. However, it's like they're going to use Joe Manchin as this, the new Joe Lieberman, as a way to, distract and obfuscate for why they won't be able to get shit done. And I'm going to be doing another video about Biden's executive orders that, they still have the same Weasley wormholes that Obama's did. And it's like, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to get anything done. Those, this is just going to be a runaround of this shit. It's going to be people like playing politics. It's going to be like an episode of fucking West Wing or some shit. It's going to be Joe Biden giving fucking bullshit inspirational speeches that he'll barely remember and trip over his words the whole time. And basically the media giving him a fucking ball bath for 4 years. It's going to be bullshit. And then they're going to lose the House and the Senate, both houses, 2022, because they lied to people about the $2,000 checks. And the media covered for them. Bernie Sanders covered for them. And AOC's talking about the Capitol riots still and how she's a sexual assault victim, which, as y'all know, I don't believe that shit at all because she's a fucking liar. She voted for the CARES Act and turned around and lied about it. So this is why we need direct action. We need to mobilize and go on strike. I saw on Twitter earlier, Rihanna tweeted out about the farmers protest and everything. And it's like, look, I love Rihanna. Rihanna's fine as hell. But she doesn't understand that the reason why the media is not talking about it is because they're neoliberal hacks. They're bought off. They're bought off by the people they're supposed to be challenging. That's the problem. And then they censor everybody else off the internet that actually will talk about it, hold people's feet to the fire. So Rihanna, that's why we're not talking. So I just found it interesting. This story interesting because I think it's, we're in for 2 years of fuckery and 4 years of bullshit. Buckle in, kid. For the ride. As always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Lets YouTube know that you're liking my videos until they eventually kick me off YouTube for telling the fucking truth. But until then, keep hitting that thumbs up button. Always comment. I like hearing what you guys have to say. I want to start being more active on Twitter. I also remember before I went, before I went on break and everything, I had some announcements. I will be making those announcements on Friday, so just be prepared for that. Just like not minor announcements, but big, but not really. But you'll see Friday. Yeah.